Hi, welcome to the News at Jen for Monday, April 12th, 2021. Happy Only Child Day. I trust that you've grown comfortable, that you've now gotten away with the murder of your siblings. Congratulations. It's also National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day, but I don't celebrate that because that's just a put on by Big Tomato Soup. It's also Big Wind Day, so don't fart too loud. It's time to get into it, so let's just get going and make sure you like and subscribe first. Oops. Given the news of the past few days, let's start with something light. Let's start with sex trafficking. Embattled Congress critter Matt Gaetz, seen here as a teenager, didn't get to meet with President Trump this weekend. Apparently, Daddy Trump got suspicious that Gaetz was no longer useful and decided to toss away the congressman like his ex-wife or a piece of toilet paper stuck on his shoe. Matt Gaetz was a speaker at an event at one of Trump's resorts on Friday. He spoke to the Women for America First event. He said he was quote-unquote built for the battle. Reports that he put more gel in his coiffed hair and called and left a pathetic voicemail on Trump's answering machine could not be corroborated. Okay, well, let's get into it. Cops shot and killed another black man near Minneapolis. According to police, Daunte Wright was shot while he was fleeing the scene. Police say that the man had a warrant and air fresheners in his car. The air fresheners was why he was pulled over, and they don't know why he ran. The ghost of Mr. Wright says in a statement that would you blame him for fleeing? Don't you fucking watch the news? Of course, Mr. Wright's name wasn't on the title of the car yet, so knowing that he had a warrant was not the real reason for the stop, but instead it was for the air fresheners. Whatever. When this detail was pressed, police spokesman said that people do not have a right to smells in their vehicles, and that in the event of police confiscation by a sense-sensitive or allergic police officer, that would be considered assault. We also got news today that a cop was fired after he pepper sprayed a black army officer during a traffic stop. Of course, that's kind of a misnomer. He was only fired after the video of the event went viral. Spokesperson Daryl Rigby says the delay was put up to, paperwork. Paperwork and unions? Yeah, right? Right? Those are bad. Unions? Yep. In big government news, Texas legislature bill SB 1646 not only criminalizes children getting treatment for being transgender, but also alters the definition of child abuse to include supportive parents. So this ensures that kids can be taken away from parents who affirm their kid's gender because it's now considered child abuse. Scientists in Texas have determined that taking children away from loving parents is not abusive and will still keep them from being dirty transes. So it's okay to abuse the children, take them away from loving homes and parents, just so they won't be transgender. This isn't about being trans, they say, I'm sure. Oh no, I guess I get to sleep in news. Bummer. Google Docs and Sheets went down this morning. Unfortunately for slackers everywhere, Google said the services are back up and running normally this afternoon. Bummer. In nature news, St. Vincent's volcano kept erupting. 16,000 people were ordered to evacuate by the government, but some have refused to leave, with one tenacious resident calling the volcanic eruption a slight misunderstanding. The U.S. continues to show signs it's emerging from the long COVID fight. For example, there's a school shooting in Knoxville, Tennessee this afternoon. Authorities call it, the huge. New social media site Clubhouse is in the news after 1 million users had account info leaked. So if you are wondering if you had a Clubhouse account and just forgot about it, there you go. Clubhouse says the data wasn't technically a leak, as it was just downloaded via the website, technically, through an API, if you know what that is. Which means that they had a shitty data privacy plan, and I can't imagine the locked data is any better. In a statement to the News Agenda, spokeswoman Jeannie Stewart said that the user passwords are safe as they are encrypted using the ROT13 encryption scheme. So that's it. We're calling it short tonight. But before you judge, did you like and subscribe? That's it for the News at Jen for Monday, April 12th, 2021. Thanks for watching. I get my COVID vaccine dose tomorrow, so I hope I'm recovering well enough to have a show on Wednesday. But just in case, there we are. I hope to see you on Wednesday, and if not, then I'll be around on Friday. And please remember to like and subscribe, and also please remember, I love you.